Hey, ladies and gents. Well, I just wanted to do a follow-up video. I did a little bit of the driving home, and obviously my live stream went up live when this situation, when I could get safely to the side of the road. I want to put a live stream up there because I'm so sick and tired of paying good money for a car that's just not performing like it should. GM has known about this problem for over 4 years, and GM does not do anything to fix the issue. And it's I figured they would have fixed it. Um, you know, this issue being 2017, this would have been an issue that's fixed. Sorry about that, guys. When I get here in a little bit of light, but, um, I figured they would have fixed the issue by now. But they didn't. They don't care. All they care about is moving units. I'll tell you, this is my last GM car. I'm going to go to the foreign aspect of things because more foreign cars are built here now in the United States than anywhere. It's discouraging. It's very discouraging, and I apologize for my strong language on my live stream, but when you are dealing with problem after problem after problem on a car that you paid a lot of money for, it gets to be a point where you're frustrated. You don't want to deal with it anymore. So I will be writing General Motors. I will be linking them to these 2 videos, or 3 videos now, of my dislikes, the problem that I had this evening, and the the blatant disregard for safety. They worry about stupid things. They cut stupid things off out of the car, but they don't fix the problems. I got a lot of people that follow me that have Impalas, whether it's the body style beforehand, which became the Limited, or these body styles. A lot of people that follow me and ask me questions. But it's that high pressure fuel pump that continues to fail, and General Motors cannot fix it. I was told that. They don't know what to do. What they suggest to do is burn regular gasoline. Well, it's not regular gasoline. It's 10% ethanol and whatever other garbage they pour into this gasoline that's called regular gas now. I like to burn E85. This car is built and equipped for E85, and I'm going to continue to burn E85. And if they can't solve the problem, I'm going to ask them to buy it back. I don't want the car anymore. After tonight, after where it malfunctioned and could have caused a major accident. I've had this happen to me before, but it was a point where I was getting off the highway so I could just coast along. But I was in the running lane. I was in the passing lane, okay? And I was passing, and then all of a sudden it just dumped out, and I had no power. I couldn't merge to the other side of the slow lane because there was cars there. And once I got there, I hit the incline on 23, where the 2396 corridor is. And it's a steep incline, and I went to go give a little acceleration, and all of a sudden it felt like the car was applying its brakes. I think what it was is it let go of the torque converter. That's what it did. It's discouraging, ladies and gents. It really is. I'm really unhappy. Really unhappy. I had to be to a very important meeting tonight, and now I had to cancel that because of the fact that I don't have a reliable car. Anyways, for another edition, again, apologize for the strong language in my live stream, but at that point in time, when you're dealing with the crap repetitively, and you're paying good money, and you deal with the crap repetitively, and GM doesn't want to fix their problems, they're saying, well, you can pay for our problems. That's what they say. That's what indicates to me when I go to them and tell them, I don't like how this is, or this doesn't work right, or this is not right. No, well, we can't do anything about it. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Damn you, GM. Well, hopefully your shenanigans will catch up to you. Anyways, ladies and gents, bye for now. So I'm sitting here at the traffic light right now, and I'll show you what it does when... I'll repeat exactly what I tried to do on 96. So we're going to pull away now. I'm going to go ahead and accelerate. See, I have no power whatsoever. Luckily, I'm on a road that it doesn't matter, but on the highway, see, I'm pushing the accelerator down right now, and as you can see, the RPMs are up, but we're not doing anything. This is what they call that GM reduced power, and it's absolutely garbage. And I've had this happen to my last one. That was the only problem I ended up having with what it is it's the high pressure fuel pump on this. And what's going on is literally, if you use E85 gas, which this car takes E85 gas, you can use regular gas, which is not regular anymore. It's got 10% ethanol in it, plus all kinds of other garbage that comes out of your tailpipes and makes a mess out of your chrome tips on the bumper if you have a Premier. This car burns E85. It's a flex fuel vehicle. And GM can't seem to get it right for the high pressure fuel pump. And this happens on the highway. It doesn't happen driving a regular road like this. If it was driving a regular road like this, it wouldn't bother me so much. But I was on the highway getting ready to do an incline, and I lost power. I had to merge. I literally was in the fast passing lane when this happened. And I had to merge over and get prepared to do an incline, and the car, it just almost felt like it was coming to a stop. Like when I hit the accelerator, the brakes were being applied. That's almost what it felt like. See, and now it'll stick unless you let off the accelerator. It's absolutely asinine. See, and if I don't let off, it doesn't allow it to shift. Or what happens is I think what happens is the torque converter doesn't lock up, it spins. And that's what causes those high RPMs. It's not going to do you any good if you don't have any climbing power. Like right now, we're going to go up an incline. This is what happened on the highway. And I can't get up this hill. That's what happened. Cars were doing 75, 80 miles an hour, and I couldn't keep up with it. I'm frustrated. I didn't mean to drop a bunch of F-bombs in my live stream, but you know what? When you pay this amount of money for a car, and it can't even be bothered to be built right. This has been an ongoing problem with these cars since like 2013. GM doesn't have the most brilliant engineers. They have this slack artist engineers. Either that or GM's procurement department is being real cheap on the parts. Obviously, I showed you that in this one compared to my 2015. If you can't build a car right, don't build a car at all. You know, I've been a loyal GM customer for the last 16 years. And that ends immediately. See, I can't even get up to speed. Look at this. Luckily, I'm on a back road and people don't really give a shit. This guy up behind me will probably pass me. But there's literally nothing I can do. And I was a ways away from home. So if I would have had to tow it back up here, there's a limit on the towing. So I would have had to pay out of my pocket. That's the highway over there. I mean, this will happen at the absolute worst time, every time. And it happens on the highway. I had 2 of these pumps go out on my 2015. 2 of them. That was the only problem I ever had on that car. This one's been full of problems. Problem after problem after problem after problem. Transmission still doesn't shift right. I mean, I don't know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm putting this up on YouTube. So maybe GM will actually listen. Maybe they'll actually give us, give an F about their customers. Because right now they don't. They don't really give a care. They don't care about anything but themselves. They don't care about anything but making their investors a bottom line. I understand. I'm in business. I understand the bottom line. But you got to create a good product to get that bottom line to continue to inflate. You can't just strip things away and make cars literally like this and put people in danger in your car like this. See, that's exactly what it does. Yep, the torque converter lets go. That's what happens. I mean, if the car would have just shut down, it would have been the same as having the, it's dangerous either way. But if you're doing a high speed like that, you should know that, hey, I shouldn't reduce power right now. Let's wait until we start slowing down and then, whatever. I don't know how. This is because of the reason for this is because it's directly injected. And this was a selling point for me for my first Impala. It was a 3.6 liter VVT direct injected V6 engine. But the funny thing is, ladies and gents, this is the same engine that was in my 2012. The intake is configured a little differently. It intakes from the right side instead of the left side. But I burned E85 in my 2012, and I never had a problem with it. I burned it continuously, and I had that car for about 2.5 years. Well, I'll follow up with you guys and in just a slight little while about this. It was absolutely asinine.